Hey everyone, just setting up. That should do it. How's everyone doing tonight? Okay, just got the stream up. Is everything clear? You can hear me okay? Hi Karina, hi Rio, hi Emma, hi Christy, hi Bartik. Aw, I'm so glad you guys can all join me. So today's gonna be a little bit quicker because I already have everything planned. I'm kind of excited about this one. So I actually did the colors already in Procreate, and this is what we'll be working off of. So I'm really looking forward to coloring this one. I just need to save this because I forgot to save it. Hi everyone! Okay, I think I've got that all set. It'll be good if it saves over here. Collection. Alright, just give me another minute. I need to send the picture. There we go. Hopefully that didn't come up in message. Okay, I'm all set now. Don't message me. So this is the plan for the colors, and I'm really looking forward to coloring this one. So how's everyone today? I have to catch up on chat already because I was setting up. There's a wasp in your shop? Oh my god. That is so scary. I hate bugs. Oh my gosh. Terrified of stingy things too. Oh, you've never been stung by anything? That's crazy. I used to get stung by bees all the time when I was younger. I actually had a bug earlier today too. My cat caught I think it was a flying ant, and she seemed to be taking care of it, but then she just let it go. We just found it again just now. Super excited to see a stream finally. Different time zones are difficult when it comes to our streams. Yeah, it's really, really hard, especially since like I never know what time is good for everybody else. I wanted to do a bit earlier today. So I'm glad that that works for you guys. Love the color fade on the tail. Yeah, me too. I'm hoping that works out really good here because sometimes it's a little bit different in Procreate. I'm not allergic, but I've always been afraid of them having bumblebees get caught in my hair. Oh my gosh, no, that's so scary. I'm not allergic to bees either, but I'm with you. I don't want them near me anyway. Like that's horrible. I should be writing my essay. Oh no, don't miss out on your education for a stream. Hi Pat, hi. That's awesome from France. Oh no. Well, maybe you can work on maybe you can work on your paper while you're listening to the stream. Oh, that's okay, Karina. It's awesome that you stopped by though and like hanging out with us before you gotta go. Let's see. Oh, it's okay, Karina. It's also when you can, hang out you don't have to hang out every time. Yeah, that's usually what I do, Rio. If anything's kind of like coming up streaky, I try to go with like, that's the texture. Alright, I better start on this. I'm just like sitting here chatting with you guys and not actually doing any work. So I think I want to do a swatch paper just in case because I did do everything in Procreate and sometimes the colors are a lot later in Procreate than they are in real life. So I want to know what I'm going to be expecting. And I have a lot of the scrap paper. Hopefully this is in frame. Yeah, that's why I live in. Magical Bunny! Oh, what a cute name. Hi, Magical Bunny. Welcome to the stream. So when the other day I was trying to think, okay, what color am I going to use for this girl? So I'm not sitting on the stream picking colors because that's probably not the funnest thing to watch. But I just kept thinking purple and green. So that's kind of what I went for, but like a paler version of purple and green. So the colors I picked are YG41 for the green, Y11 for the yellow, V12, V15, and V17 for the purple. And I'm just gonna take a look at, these are the main colors. I'm just gonna take a look at these and see if they're good for blushing or if I should just use my colorless blender to do that. I just want a lighter version of this. This one is definitely a lighter version of this, but it's like so close that I think there's no point to use it. This one won't work. Throw those away. This one is really light, but maybe a little too pink, so I'm not sure about that either. Let's see. You're studying for your finals from Czech language. Oh my gosh. Good luck with your final. Oh, awesome. Yeah, green and purple are really pretty. Green and pink too. I really like those combinations. Oh no, summer holidays start next week and I'm scared of the new timeline. Is it going to be really busy during the holidays? Such a nice palette. Also, I hope so too. Oh no. The middle one. Yeah, I'm thinking the middle bit is really pink. See? Like it's right here too. That might be a little too pink. So I might just use my colorless blender and just pick up the color later. I think I may have missed a thing that you guys are talking about. Alright, I gotta start doing the color. I'm just gonna sit here and read chat. Like, oh gosh. Oh yeah, I also need some skin colors. But, oh, you know what though? In Procreate, I didn't use any, and I kind of liked that. But, I mean, with Procreate, I have the blur tool, so I can go really light. I might just leave it like that, keep the skin white, and then just put a bit of like pinkish color. Just see how that goes. Okay. Do you have an email I can send something to? Yeah, I think so. There's a link to my email in my website, and the website link is in the video description. So if you click that, and then you can like email me through my website. That's the easiest. So I'm gonna start with the green and do the wings. I'm kind of like I kind of talked about this one before on stream, where when I first drew her, I was just having one of those days where the proportions were just super off. I have some of the day like that sometimes, but I kind of went and try to make it work to make her look more like alien-ish, because she's like very elongated. She's just gangly, and I made her like a fairy, but I think I was aiming for fairy when I was doing the sketching for this one. But afterwards, wow, that's darker than I expected. Afterwards, when I was considering the color, I kind of feel like she's more insecty than fairy. So I really wanted to play that up with the colors. I mean, fairies can be quite insecty anyway. You guys are awesome today. There's so much happening in the chat, I can't keep up. Pale works, and there's pinkish around her shoulders in Procreate too. Yeah, it's actually the purple in Procreate, but it's just like there's a smudge tool, and I just kept smudging it around. It's so easy to smudge things in Procreate. So hi Kesha. Wait, Kasha. Hi Kasha. Need more people. Very thin alien. I was thinking snake. Yeah, snake kind of works too. I should go write my essay. Yeah, you should, Emma. Schoolwork should come first. Do you remember the live action movie about the twin boys and their sister? Do you mean, oh gosh, what was the name of that? I love that movie. Spiderwick, right? I love Spider. Yeah, somebody else remembered too. Spiderwick Chronicles. I love that movie. That's one of those movies I'll sit and rewatch multiple times. I really enjoy that one. And it was based off of a book, but I like the movie. Yeah, I love the way they made their fairies in that movie. Very insect-like, but really still pretty. And flowery like too, actually. Ooh, this is a lot darker than I thought it would look, but I'm just gonna make it work. Should be fine. You guys, can you believe that Mermay is going to be coming to an end so quickly? Like including today, there's only 5 days left. It's crazy. I got a lot of Mermaids to finish. The books are even better, so good. I love Tony Jitzerly's art. Oh, is that the artist? Yeah, the artwork was really nice. Oh, it's a favorite of yours too. Cool. I really love that movie. It's a really fun movie. You can just hear the marker. Yeah, my markers are noisy. I'm over a week behind. Oh gosh. I think I'm like 3 weeks behind. How many have I actually done? This one, wait, I forget the number. I did number these before. This one's number 10, and I did 2 others, so I guess I've done 12 so far. Ooh, these colors are brighter than I expected. That's the one bad thing of Procreate. You can smooth it so much that it's just like so much lighter. But we'll make it work, guys. We'll make it work. I've gotten very good at making it work recently. I kind of cheated and drew ahead, so I'm done. Oh, that's awesome, though. I mean, I kind of technically drew ahead, too, because this was done last one. But I think it's awesome you finished already. I have no idea to say his name either. Oh, he did a lot of the fate in the second edition of D&D Monstrous Manual. Oh, that's awesome. That's really awesome. Well, that's awesome though. Even if you draw it daily like earlier, it still works. Alright, I think I need to balance this out because these are looking bright. Add some of this purple. In general, I really like movies that are kind of like urban fantasy, like they take place in current times, but they have like this fantasy world built in. Like I just love that. Spiderwick's one of those. Does anyone have any suggestions for other movies like that? Or TV or books? Books are good too. I haven't really read that much recently. Rescue time, rescue time. Okay, good. We're good. We're fine. Ooh. The Worst Witch books had a wonderful illustration. I love the sketchy pen style. Yep, I love that. My favorites are the Worst Witch books. To give it a try. Maybe I would like it. Ooh, we got some buffering. Is everybody okay? Everybody seeing okay? Yes, read The Game by Terry Scott. Okay, I'll have to check that out. But, oh, see, I don't like horror, though. I like everything to keep very happy. Chronicle of Rick. I feel like I've heard of that, but I'm not sure what it's about. It's like the simulation theory in Inception. It's nuts. Oh, I might not like that. Aw, thanks, Magical Bunny. That's so sweet. Looks fine here. Okay, good. Okay, good. I was hoping that they wasn't like buffering for you guys. Oh, okay, futuristic sci-fi. I'm a little on the fence about sci-fi too. I grew up with a family who really loves sci-fi, and it was never my thing. I like the fantasy side more. Well, these colors are just so much darker than in Procreate. But I think it'll be still good. Just have to get over initial shock. What color eyes? The colors that I did was like I layered the purple and the green in the eyes on Procreate, so I'll probably be doing that too. Looks like I put the green on top, so I'll do that now. I thought it was a really nice effect. I just hope I can make it work traditionally the way I did digitally, because it looked really neat. Yeah, like that. Alright, to do the tail. The tail, I'm going for texture, so it's just a bunch of strokes. I'll be doing strokes. I'm not a big fan of typical sci-fi, but the specific subject of the game really drew me in. Okay. Chronicles of Rick is more supernatural mixed with modern and some sad scenes. Grimm is mildly spooky. It has some dark themes similar to supernatural, but it's about creatures and lore. Mix of people. Oh. Okay, that's the one I actually do watch. I watch Shadowhunters and I watched the movie. I haven't read the books, but I did really, really like his Shadowhunters movie. And I watched the TV show, and I'm still watching the TV show. But it's gotten to a point where I have to kind of watch it without watching it, if you know what I mean. Like, I just kind of listen to it because, like, they just are doing so many ridiculous things with the story to, like, prolong it or make it exciting that it's just like, really? You're doing that? Really? All right. Okay, I don't like that stroke. But that is the type of TV show I like. It's like, it's just that I tend to give up on certain shows when they get like too much like, oh, let's make everything terrible for the good guys over and over and over again. I just can't take it anymore. I'm just like, no, my heart, I can't, you guys. I can't watch you go through this pain anymore. Let's see, what other show? I feel like there was another supernatural show I liked for a while. A little uniformy, but I think it's kind of working. Let's see. Yeah, mixed relationship with that series, I know. I like everyone minus the main character in the book. Oh gosh, I still feel bad for Jace. Yeah, they're putting Jace through a lot in the TV show, so I can only imagine what they did in the books. If it's I wonder if the books are like, if they're being true to the books in the TV series, because like they are just going all over the place. But I am still watching. Let's see. Fushugi Yugi, right? Gets too much. Yeah, it just gets to be too much. I can't take it anymore. Oh, I'm sorry, Magical Bunny. Well, what kind of movies do you like, Magical Bunny? Lucifer. I haven't heard of Lucifer. There was another show I remember watching before it came to Singapore. About a succubus. It was a little embarrassing to watch sometimes because they would do, you know, sex scenes. Because I guess she was a succubus. But I liked the story because it was an urban fantasy type thing. Oh yeah, and then I was watching Teen Wolf around the same time for a while too. But that one got a little crazy too. And I just had to be like, all right, a little too scary for me. I need to vary these strokes a bit more. Put more white in there. I can always bring out the white again later though. guess I'm just a sensitive person, so when the characters I'm watching are having a bad time, I get so sad. I'm also still salty about Hannibal being canceled, even though it's been years, but the TV show is good. Ooh, I can't watch that type of thing. But that sucks if it was good and it gets canceled. That happens so much to all the shows I like. Yeah, horror is not my thing. Partially because I kind of got scarred by it when I was a kid. I used to go over to my cousin's houses, and they would. I remember this one time it was my birthday, and we were at my cousin's house, and they were like forcing us to watch like Freddy Krueger and stuff like that. So I hated horror movies because of that. It's like I don't like it. But if you like it, you should totally like it. Like don't just like dislike it just because I don't like it. Everyone should just like what they like. The succubus one sounds really interesting. Yeah, it was really good, except for those, awkward sex scenes, but I forget what it was called. It was on the Sci-Fi Channel in America, and I think it was actually Canadian, the show. Teen Wolf, Teen Wolf was a bit too scary, yeah. Oh, if Teen Wolf was too scary, I wouldn't watch Grimm. Oh no. Yeah, sorry. They got a little scary for me. I'm really sensitive, guys. I'm sorry. Well, welcome back, Kasha. Aw, thanks. Wait, how do I say your name? Colson? Thanks, Colson. That's sweet. Yeah. But like I said, if you guys like horror, you like those type of shows, you should just like them. Don't worry what I think. Okay, let's see where I should go next. The tail. Oops. That should have been... Oh, okay, well, we're doing it this way. Actually, my interest in urban fantasy was why I got sucked into the whole, what's it called? I don't know the name of it. It's so ridiculous. Um, Edward and Bella thing? What was their movie called? I got into that for a while. I thought it was nice, but the writing was terrible. Let's see. Guys, you guys are chatting so quick. I can't catch up. I feel bad that I'm missing some comments. I put honey and peanut butter on it. It's good. On what? Oh, toast. Ooh, that sounds good. You missed the spot on the tail above her head. Oh no, I'm gonna leave that until later. The little frilly part, because I think I made that part purple. I was actually supposed to leave a bit of a gap, but I didn't. Let's see. Yes, that's how you say my name. Okay, awesome. I've always enjoyed time people living. Wait. Oh, the littles and the borrowers. I remember those. I remember reading. I think it was the borrowers in school, even. They were always kind of neat. A little weird, though. I guess they were supposed to be like mice, right? Like little people, but they're also like, they live like mice do, kind of thing. I may have to step away from the stream in a few minutes because I need to see my husband off before he goes to work. So just letting you guys know now. It was supposed to be time. Yeah, I was wondering. I couldn't read that at first. Yes, Twilight. Twilight was the one. I got sucked into Twilight for a while because it was an urban fantasy, and I was like, all right, vampires. I dig this. You sounded so confused. Oh, that's normal. I'm always confused, Magical Bunny. Yeah, I always forget words. Sorry. The littles had tails, and the bars were just people. Oh yeah, that's true. Terry Pratchett series. Tuckers? Truckers? Which one was Truckers? I don't remember that one. I want to test, because in Procreate, I layered these colors. And they look really good in Procreate, but I don't know how they're going to look in, you know, real world. I really don't remember a Truckers for Terry Pratchett. Okay, yeah, that works. Wait, see how it dries. Sometimes you have to watch out for the colors that make a lot of distortion in other colors. It can be such a pain. It was a 3-book series about a group of little people trying to find a new home in the human world. One was a young adult series. But Truckers? Wasn't that the little girl one? Was that the same as like the little girl witch? What was her name? Cirque du Freak was a good series, but I feel sad for the main character, even with the happy ending it had. I feel like I remember watching that movie and feeling like it was that a little creepy. Okay, what was I doing with this yellow? Oh, guys, I gotta go for a sec. I'll be right back. Okay, be right back. I just remembered the Terry Pratchett. Was it the We Free Men book? Was that it? Yeah, you guys. Yeah, Tiffany Aching. That was it. Were they called Tuckers? Cirque du Freak is better known as Vampire Princess. Yeah, I think that's the movie I watched. Okay, I'm just catching up on what you guys are saying. Yeah, I mean, were you saying that um the We Free Men book was the little people from Terry Pratchett's world, or was it something else? Those are the words. Okay. See how this looks. Actually, that's kind of interesting. Especially with like veins of yellow in the green. I just hope my hands are dry. Because I just washed my hands after touching the door. This paper cannot take any water, so I don't want anything happening. Okay, that looks pretty nice. Do you have any tips for people who want to start live streaming but are nervous? Oh my gosh, I was so nervous. I'm still nervous when I live stream. I guess just give your audience like plenty of advance notice that you're streaming and talk about it a bit, because that's what I did and people were really cool about it. And for me, I'm listening to music right now to calm myself down so I can talk like a normal person. But I'm listening to it quietly because you can't play copyright music on YouTube, so I have to leave it like quiet for you guys, which kind of sucks. But yeah, those would be my tips. But he did a more modern World Series pre-Discworld called Truckers. I didn't know that. I don't think I read that one. Diggers and wait, I think I remember you mentioning it before. It's like his version of Borrowers. Oh. I think the most recent book I read was Handmaid's Tale. I feel like I keep seeing the words Handmaid's Tale everywhere. I thought it was, I assumed that Handmaid's Tale was either a video game or like a TV show, kind of like a BBC TV show, the way people were talking about it. Yes, though the We Free Men were so fun. Yeah, they were. I remember liking them. I remember how nervous your first one was. Yeah, I was so nervous. I'm still nervous at times, but you guys are awesome, so it makes it a lot less scary. A lot less scary. Plus, I realized that I have control, so if like somebody comes on and they're being a jerk or something, I can just kick them out. And if it just starts getting super bad, I can just go offline. So it's not as scary anymore. Although sometimes I still listen to music right before the stream to kind of pump myself up, like, yeah, let's go. Blend, please, blend, please, blend, please. Oh, this one's a hard blend. Where do I... These do not want to blend. Yeesh. But you know what? It's okay, because color pencil can fix hard blend lines, guys. That's what I've discovered. Oh, no problem, Colson. The Hulu TV series is what people are talking about now. Oh, there's a Hulu TV. Oh. Oh man, you know, when I was living in America still, Hulu was free and you could just watch it, you know, on your computer. And ever since I came here, I checked Hulu again because, like, once I moved to Singapore, I was no longer having the privilege of living in America, so I couldn't access Hulu anymore. They just said, oh, you're coming from outside America, so you can't watch this. And then I found out that it became a paid thing, so I was like, no. Oh, bye, Magical Bunny. Thanks for hanging out with us. That kind of sucks. Oh, don't worry, Magical Bunny. You can always watch the replay, and I'll probably be streaming again before the end of Mermay, so you'll probably catch it again. Oh, wait, what did I miss? The Handmaid's... Oh, I don't know what the Handmaid's Tale is about, but your friend refuses to read it because it scares her more because it's scary how real it could be. Oh my gosh, that would scare me so much. I really don't like things that like that kind of stuff. Like, it makes me like feel really creeped out. Wait, what am I doing? Pay attention. Like, kind of like political, even political stuff where they talk about like, oh, the rich people are in charge of everything and you're being manipulated everywhere. I can't even, like, can we just don't talk about that because I don't even want to think about it. It just, ugh. Maybe if I just feather this a bit more. Not working. I seriously thought that with this title, like Handmaid's Tale, it's probably like, you know, that BBC show where they're like maids and stuff in a castle or manor. Those are the words. I forget what the name of that show is too. I'm so good at remembering stuff. As an Australian, I have no clue what Hulu is. Hulu is kind of like the Netflix before Netflix was a thing. I feel like. Cause I feel like I remember watching Hulu before I knew about Netflix. Basically, women's rights get taken away and aren't allowed to work or basically do anything. Well, that sounds horrible. Ugh. Yikes. They sure seem to be trying. The recent political atmosphere, aren't they? Sometimes it's really hard to get a really good taper and good mark with markers. I feel like I have a slightly off day with that today. That's a little better. It's a little dark. And of course, the best urban fantasy I've read recently would be Harry Potter. Which is funny because I was old enough to be more of an adult by the time those books and movies came out. And I totally wrote it off as something that was just for kids at first. But when I finally saw the movie, I was like, oh, this is so cute. Like, the style was so great. especially the first movie, the style of the first Harry Potter movie with the cute little like witch hats at the at the tables. What's it called? When they go eat. Wow, my brain is working so good today. They had these cute little witch hats in the first movie that they just never seem to have in other movies, and I just thought it was so great. The style of the clothing was better in the first movie, I think. I went through Friend Hopeless stories where you can't win are my style. Yeah, it's too scary. Women had revolted and Cinderella really liked it better. Yikes. Yikes. Wow, I had no idea. I would have totally guessed something totally different for as things called Handmaid's Tale. Like, gosh. Yeah, the first Dumbledore was really good. I still watch, whenever there's a Harry Potter on TV, I'll stop and watch it. My husband's always like, oh no. But he does the same thing with Rush Hour and IP Man movies. If anybody knows. They might also call It Man, but I call IP Man. Anytime that's on TV, it's like, oh, no, I gotta sit through this again. But for me, it's totally Harry Potter. But I definitely have my favorites. I really like the fourth and the sixth movie. The fourth movie and the sixth movie the most. No, wait, the third movie, not the fourth. The third movie and the sixth movie are my favorites. Those are the words. Yes. Yeah. It's really a shame about the first Dumbledore. Yeah. Wait, well, I'm not sure Jason will stop for a Jackie Chan movie as much. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put a background for this one. I haven't really planned that one out. It feels like such a shame to leave it without one. But at the same time, like, oh, can't add a background for everything. What about you guys? Anybody love Harry Potter too? And if you do, what's your favorite movie or book? Like maybe you like the books better. Or your least favorite too. My least favorite is actually the fifth movie. There's a lot of good stuff in the fifth movie, but I really hate Umbridge so much that I often skip over the book, like the scenes with Umbridge in the book and the parts in the movie with Umbridge. I'll just skip right over it because I'm like, no, she's so gross and evil. I can't. The injustice just bothers me so much. Oh, you're right. Oh my gosh, I forgot that I had planned. Oh gosh, guys, that's right. I put a circle behind her head. That's what I'm gonna do. I forgot. I totally forgot. I saw the movies, but my best friend owns the book. Aw. My favorite book is The Goblet of Fire. My least favorite is probably Chamber of Secrets. Yeah, Chamber of Secrets is a slightly boring one. And it's like so sad how like people hate him so much throughout most of the movie, or book and movie actually. Severus and the Werewolf Teacher. Isn't that the movie 3, book 3? That's like my favorite. Yeah, I still like Chamber of Secrets. It's just like one of the ones that are a bit less interesting compared. One of my favorite scenes to rewatch in the Chamber, that is the Chamber of Secrets is like when you see Hermione's family in the beginning. Because like, I don't know, there's something about it where I just didn't notice it the first few times I watched. Yes, Prisoner of Azkaban, that's the words. I really, really like that one. No, I'm just adding shadow to the hair in case anybody is curious. Oh, favorite character. Oh, I really like Luna too. Luna's great. I still kind of like Hermione probably the most. I feel like I appreciate her more. I kind of want to get her wand one day because I think it's one of the prettiest too. I always told myself if I finally ever get to go to the theme park one day, I'll like buy a wand there. Because they actually had some wands for sale when I went to see, there was a Harry Potter event where they showed like the stuff that they use in the movies at the art museum in Singapore that I went to, and they had some stuff for sale, but it was really expensive, and I was just like, no, maybe one day if I go to the theme park, I'll get it there. Bailey, why are you meowing? Bailey. Sorry guys, my cat has been meowing all night. I have no patience left for it. I'm so tired. She's still meowing. I don't know why. My favorite character has to be Luna. I remember being shocked that they actually revived Voldemort in the series. Like when you were first reading it. Tonks was pretty cool too, yeah. Yeah, they left out a lot of the characters, Karina. I feel like they definitely... I think they probably just wanted to save costs or something. I don't even remember her Andromeda as much. Wait, that was Tonks' mother, right? Yeah. I looked up and I saw the response, yeah. Tonks is underrated. Yeah. I remember I actually watched the movies before I read the books. And I remember thinking like, why is this Tonks person like so edgy? Because like she just like it seems like don't call me Tonks in the movie, and it's like, but why is she so weird about it? But it just seems like they just brushed over that so quickly when they explained it better in the book. A lot of Tonks' character they just kind of brushed over in the movies, actually. Yeah, I'm not sure if they ever mentioned that in the movie either, Coulson. Oh, Bailey wants attention. I don't know what she wants. She was just literally staring at a chair and meowing at it. Like, I don't know. Yeah, books are usually better than movies, except for Whale Rider. The book was bad, but the movie was amazing. I remember you mentioning that before. Yeah, but I think it was good that, oh yeah, they definitely had to show her. It's just, I wish they hadn't like rushed her lines at least. But I mean, I know how it is. They probably only have so much time and it wasn't super important to the story. Ooh, I just got a dizzy spell for no reason. She does explain a lot to Harry in the book, yeah. The hair is really lovely. Thanks. No, they never do mention her being a black and movie. No, I'm not surprised. Like even in the second to the last movie, they just kind of like, hey, by the way, we're getting married. But like they half said it and then they're like and never talked about it again. It looks amazing. I'm drawing right now, so sorry I'm not talking much. Oh, that's okay, Kasha. Don't worry about it. Hey, if you want to share, you can tag me on your drawing if you post it in Instagram so I can check it out. Anybody who's drawing right now, just like, if you want to tag me on Instagram, I'd love to see it. Is anybody else drawing mermaids? Or are you drawing something else? I'm going to go too dark there. I love the depth of color you're getting. Thanks. Oh, guys, I don't know why, but I keep getting dizzy spells. Must be allergies. My allergies usually cause this. But I don't know what I'm allergic to in the room. Bailey's in the other room. Usually it only... You know what? Maybe I'll try my glasses. I'll put on my glasses. It might help. I think Andromeda was disowned because Tonk's father was Muggle. Yeah, I think so too. I married him out of love rather than... Yeah. That's so true. They even made it seem like the Weasleys were part of the line, just a bit removed, and they were also disowned. But I never understood fully why the Weasleys were blood traitors. Like, exactly what did they do that was so against the, like, the blacks and stuff, you know? I'm actually wrapping my mother's birthday presents for tomorrow. Oh, that's so sweet. Well, I hope she has a very happy birthday. I'm not doing Mermay this year. Oh, that's okay. Water? Wait, should I drink water? What? Oh yeah, maybe I should drink water. Good call. Okay. Weasleys were full-blood wizards and they didn't hate the muggles. So that's it? That's the only reason they became blood traitors? It's kind of... You don't hate what we hate, so we're gonna call you traitors? I'm trying to be really careful with this darkest color because it's a little darker than I want it to go. I mean, that would make Sirius Black a blood traitor too, right? Or is he? Because, like, he still hung out with full-blood wizards, technically. This being Betty, though. Yep. I hate how Neville's parents were killed off in the movie. Were they? Did they just, like, kill him off? Because, like, they were still alive, right? And Steve doesn't want to be because he was half-blood, yeah. That's true. Yeah. That is super important to Neville's character. Yeah, I thought that they just never showed them in the movie, I think. Which was also a bit of a shame, because that was a really emotional scene in the book, to me. Hi, Gracie! How are you? Yeah. Man, some of the stuff in Harry Potter got pretty dark. Could have been mentioned, but it felt so brushed over. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that kind of got brushed over, though. They were never shown, only in one picture. Yeah. Picture that they're not in focus of. Yeah. I love the tilt of her head. She's very lovely. Thanks. Yeah, probably. Well, that's a terrible... Yeah. I do remember being really surprised at the end when they let Neville be a bit heroic, which was really nice. It always kind of bothered me, like, you know how there's all this sorting that, especially in the fandom, and like you can get sorted here, there, and everywhere, and it always kind of made me wonder, why wasn't Neville sorted into Hufflepuff? Come on. He was a total Hufflepuff. Sorry, you gotta blow my nose. I think it's definitely allergies that made me dizzy just now. Yeah, they were tortured and then they live in the hospital, and that's where they also met the teacher from the second movie. I always thought both in book and movie Neville and Luna would be together. Yeah, they kind of just like threw in another guy for Luna at the last minute, didn't they? So I guess Neville was the only one who just ended up by himself, right? Then he became a teacher. Maybe he was gay, it's possible. I don't know if they did any gay characters in Harry Potter, did they? Like, not officially. Well, except, you know, Dumbledore, but that wasn't even official. That was just like the author made a comment afterwards. Neville married Greengrass Girl? But I think I mean like in the books, I don't think he married anybody. Or am I wrong? Because I know they kind of made it look like Neville and Luna were together in the movie because he made like one comment. Dumbledore was officially gay. But like Dumbledore was gay only because she made a comment after the books were written. I mean like the ones that were written into the actual story. I mean I'm totally okay with him being gay. I'm just saying I wish that she had made it part of the story. So it was like super official. I kind of hate how the author just keeps adding stuff afterwards. It's like the book's over. Stop trying to add stuff. They're not showing it in Fantastic Beasts at all. Yeah, that's kind of lame. Because like then they have a chance to show it. But oh. Like I know they had another series for Harry Potter, I guess technically the play, but I actually don't want to watch it or read it because I feel like they're just trying to ruin the happy ending. It was already kind of an incomplete ending as it was, but I don't really want to see like Hermione and Ron have marital problems and stuff. It's just like blah. I think the only thing I can do now is actually tackle the skin. Let's see. Maybe I will just go with the pink and then add the other one. Well, that was a little creepy. I feel like I just heard a chair move in the other room. But there's nobody at home now. Whoa, with my glasses on, I can almost see like a line here. Like an eraser line that I did not see before. I guess I kind of indented the paper there while sketching. She planned it from the start, but it never got brought up when the movies were being made because of that one scene that got cut. Oh. I hate when you hear a noise when you're home alone, yeah. Normally, because I live in an apartment building, I like don't care, and I have a cat. But that one definitely sounded like the chair moving. But I do agree that if she mentioned Dumbledore is gay from the beginning of the book, some people would have tried to twist it and demonize it. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Or just deny it. They'll just be like, oh no, he's going through a phase. I don't know. A lot of people are just a little weird about it. Oh, is this what you meant? Is this spot what you meant earlier? That I missed the spot? You guys. Oh my gosh. I'm blind. Alright, then. I'm totally blind. I did not see that until just now. It was also the 90s when the book came out, not to mention when she first wrote them. Yeah, that's true. It's so weird to think that they were being released in the 90s. I didn't know about them until like the 2000s already. I think the first time I ever heard about Harry Potter was an episode of Road World. Does anybody know what that is? Here, I don't know if they still do that. When I was a teenager, I used to watch a lot of MTV, and that was like the original reality show. I remember the one girl giving another girl a Harry Potter book. I was like, I don't even know what that is. Okay, I don't know why I'm smoothing this out. This color is already so light. Like, I don't really need to keep attacking this to lighten the color. An old guy going through a phase and thinks he's gay. Yeah, some people will try it. Homosexuality wasn't as wildly open as it is today. Yeah, in the 90s, like, what was it? Roseanne? Not Roseanne. Oh, God. Rosie O'Donnell got fired for saying she was gay, and the Ellen show. I remember watching the Ellen show, and that got canceled because she became gay. But they did have Will and Grace towards the end, so it was starting towards somewhere. Oh, I have a good example. There's an old music video I watched in 2012. K. Wills, please don't. So many people in South Korea tried to deny the story in MV. I'm not familiar with that. My question is why they changed the philosophers to the sorcerers. I think it's still philosophers in the UK, but it's sorcerers in the US, because I guess they had to dumb it down for us Americans. We don't know what I don't know what a philosopher is, though. They just probably tried to make it more understandable for the other audiences. I do know that they had like a US UK version of a lot of the books with different slangs. Although I do remember seeing a UK version at one point, and I had to keep Googling to find out what some of the words were. Because I just wasn't familiar with the slang. A philosopher's stone is a stone that amplifies the use of alchemy. Yeah. Makes more sense if you put it philosopher then. Oh, in the end you find out he was in love with the guy. Wow, that is pretty early for especially a Korean. Yeah, a Korean MV. Oh gosh. Because it's slower to be accepted in Asian countries. Like here in Singapore, I feel like they have a lot of things that are secretly accepting of same-sex couples here. But it's hidden, and the government stance is that it's still not accepting of it. I think it's technically illegal still to be gay in Singapore, which is ridiculous. Don't know why they don't abolish that, but I've seen a lot of people who like say, oh, that's okay for other people, but not for like Chinese, not for Koreans, that kind of thing. Mindset tends to be a little bit slower in Asia, which is really sad for the people who born and raised here and they're trying to get it accepted, you know. It's always strange I changed the word. I had no clue because Australia has the UK version. It makes sense to us. Yeah, they just dumbed it down for the Americans. I feel like that's actually the truth. Remember this because people were denying say so many other things. The singer even said that no, it was gay plot twist, but he's not gay, but he supports it. People will just deny if they can. It's crazy. Beginning of the year, the first openly gay K-pop singer debuted. His name is Holland. Oh, cool. That's cool. Okay. Okay. Oh, right, her face. I haven't done her face yet. You guys, I thought, like, oh, this will be so fast, and I'll just do, like, a quick 1 hour stream, but I never account for time that it takes for me to sit and read the chat. Smooth out, please. Okay, I'm gonna stand up and check if the phone is dying, because I see buffering. Seems like there's still a battery, but I'm gonna plug it in, just to be on the safe side. And try not to knock it over with my head as I do it. Wow, there is a delay right now on the stream. I can see myself still using marker as I'm plugging this in. Okay. Let's see. Do you remember Izam? He was beautiful. Yeah, I was a big fan of Izam for a while. I don't know if Izam was ever gay or anything. A lot of J-rockers, they used to dress up just for, just because it's like a role they had to play. The most craziest excuse in denying please don't was that, oh, he's sad because his brother got married. That wasn't true, and that would have been weird. Yeah. Oh gosh. I'm sure there's definitely some people who'll be like, you know what, believe what you want, just buy the record. I still love that song though. Oh, that's awesome. It must be good if you still like it so many years later. Ooh, that's dark. That is dark. I hope I can blend that out. But the MV, I remember so many people reacted to it. Yeah. Watching this in the comfort of my bed. Well, I hope it's comfortable. Oh, you guys, the other day I was talking about I really like paranormal shows. And I started rewatching BuzzFeed Unsolved. I really like BuzzFeed Unsolved. Does anybody else watch that? I was watching the newest episode earlier, which was pretty nice. It was really familiar though. I feel like there was another show that did that exact location before. I wonder if I should put some blushing on her chin too. Yeah, that looks right. I don't want to put any blushing on her chest because I think that might be a little crude. But part of me feels like there would be some, maybe like just the underside, just to show depth. Yeah, that looks fine. Anyone else gelling along with it? Yeah, anybody else gelling along with me? I need to catch up. I love paranormal stuff. What is BuzzFeed Unsolved? BuzzFeed Unsolved is a YouTube show that's like kind of like they do crime shows half of the year and like ghost and paranormal stuff the other half. And right now they're doing ghost and paranormal stuff. It's like once a week. It's pretty good for a YouTube show. I'm aware of a Ghost Adventures fan. Apparently they investigated my city last year or so. Oh, that's cool. I used to watch Ghost Adventures too. They used to play it on TV here, but the channel that they were playing it on got taken away because a lot of the channels just like get taken away here. I think the contract ends, so there's no more of that channel, which sucks. I think I probably watched all of the ghost shows at one point. Not sure if I should do this. Thinking about going with another. I don't know if I should keep the tail one color or go in with a darker color. I can add shadow though. This nib is so broken. So hard to control. I still haven't decided if I want to just take a chance to yank it out and see if I can replace it or not. Keep putting it off. It's on Hulu, 4 or 5 seasons. Yeah, but since I'm in Singapore, I can't actually access Hulu. They block us. I love ghost shows. At the moment I'm listening to a true crime podcast and I love it. Interesting. Is it just called True Crime? I might have to look that up. Saturdays are so much busier than the weekday mornings I usually work. Oh no. Are you having a good day, Bardic? Or just a tiring day? Or are there a lot of like icky people? Maybe should I don't know guys, should I take a chance and like go in with a darker color? Or should I just leave the tail alone? Let's see what it would look like. I don't want to mess it up. Because I sort of like the results right now. But I'm thinking about going in like this. I'm not sure if that would look good or it would look really bad and I don't do that, you know? Any votes? Should I do that to the tail or leave it like this? Hi Liliana, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I haven't seen you for a while. How are you? No, it's actually been pretty good. There's lots more customers and the owner's wife came and took care of the wasp. Okay, that's good. That is a relief. Oh gosh. Leave the tail. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should just leave it. What do you guys think? Dark dots or leave it as it is? I gotta go. Thanks for the stream. I'll catch up when I miss later. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for chatting with us, Karina. I'll see you next time. I hope you have an awesome day. It's called Case File True Crime. It goes through some solved murders and some solved murders and some unsolved murders. It's super gruesome at times. Ooh, well, I guess sometimes the BuzzFeed Unsolved can be gross too sometimes. It makes it look like pink porridge. Tough choice. I like how it is. All right, you guys, I'll leave it. I don't want to mess it up. I'm not sure if I love this. Yeah, I'm not sure if I love this. Maybe I'll try to do it with color pencil, and then I can erase it. That's one way to do it. But oh wait, I need to do this circle. Yeah, I've been quite busy with my exams, but anyway, I think the tail would look really good with darker texture. Oh no, guys! You know, you're confusing me. Oh, I like the dark colors. Oh no. You could do it in patches. Like scale, like, yeah. All right, let me find mine. I don't know where I left my template thing, circle thing. Should be in this drawer. Seriously though, where is it? Oh, I found it. There we go. We'll do this first, then we can decide on the tail later. Wow, these glasses are making me dizzy again. Can't get away from dizzy tonight. leaves when plain and have some darker texture. Yeah, I might consider that. It looks smooth like a tail should look. Hi, cool guy. How are you? But I think I'll wait on that. I might actually do that with colored pencil, just so if I hate it, I can erase it. It's sometimes the best option. Now, in the Procreate, I put yellow behind her. I think I might still do that. I think I kind of like that color. Being behind her head. It's kind of like sunny. But I want to, I put the circle, but I kind of want to pull up a bit of it with some rubber eraser so that it's not so dark. I have to go. That's okay, Liliana. It was nice of you to stop by, and I hope you have an awesome day. And good luck with your studies. Hi, Artsy. How are you? I'm just getting this rubber eraser warmed up. I haven't used it for a while, so it's pretty tight. You have to kind of warm it up and get it cleaned before you use it. This one maybe need to get a new one soon. This one's getting pretty stiff. I had to go to the airport because I'm going to Spain. Sorry. Oh, we'll have fun in Spain. That's awesome. I hope you have an awesome trip. Have a safe trip too. I did the May Copic colors also. I haven't posted yet, but I love watching your videos on it. Oh, that's awesome. What did you do for May Copic colors? What'd you draw? And how do you like the colors? Okay, this should do it. Just kind of pull up. I just use the rubber eraser to just pull up like 50% of the color. So there's still a line, but it's lighter and it won't be as obtrusive when I add the color. I feel like this one has been one of the most complete ones I've done in a stream. I'll probably still do some final touches off camera, but I feel like we did a lot of it on camera, which is really nice. If anybody wants any tips when I'm applying color, I just try to apply it in a good direction and keep the same direction so that it looks a little bit nicer if they're streaking. I think this color works really well because of the purple, so it's the opposite color, just very striking against the purple. some debris there. Where did my colorless blender go? Oh, there it is. I'll be back. I have to go now. Thanks, Artsy. It's okay. Let's see. I drew a mermaid because it was May and I love the colors. I usually don't have any because my collection is small, but I had 2 of 3 and bought peony. Oh, that's awesome. Well, I hope peony will be a good, you know, useful marker for you. The reoccurring pink would be irritating for people who've done it since the beginning though. Yeah, yeah. But I'm glad you finally got to participate. That's awesome. What's your YouTube channel? I'm assuming you're meaning somebody else because you should know which YouTube channel is mine. You're on it right now. Alright, I think that's kind of it for this one. I kind of like it. I think I'm going to put it aside and try to think up of any other finishing touches that's missing. I think we'll look at another one. I don't think I'll stop the stream. I think I'll just start another one because my husband's not home anyway. And I really want to get more mermaids done. This one's a little... Wait, why is this May 10th? Is this May 10th or this May 10th? Which one's supposed to be number 10? Oh no, what number is this? Wait, this one's number 9 and this one's number 10. Alright. I thought I was further ahead than I am. So this is the next one. I don't really love this one. This was kind of one of the candidates that I was considering redoing. But I'm trying not to redo anything. I mean, the one that I wanted to redo before, I actually ooh, John Mermay. Yeah, see, it reminded me of John too when I did it. Let's see. Peony was a great buy. I love that color. Oh, awesome. Yeah, it's a really nice color. I hope I'm saying peony right, guys. I feel like it sounds really dumb when I say it, but it sounds like it might be right, you know? Hi, Kay and Cookies. This is also a fantastic PC long stream. Yeah, we're going to keep going. Oh, wow, this one's actually very pretty. Oh, thanks. Yeah, this one, like, I don't know if you guys... know the anime Kamikaze Kaito-chan. I don't know if they had an English name. It was by the author Tanemura Arena. And, you know, I'm just going to pull it up on my phone so you know what I mean. I feel like after I drew this, I was like, this reminds me a lot of that. Kamikaze Kaito-chan. Okay, according to Wikipedia, it's Phantom Thief John. Or, I don't know, did they say Jean? I always just say it the Japanese way. It was like a story about the reincarnation of Joan of Arc. But she was also a magical girl. Does anybody know that one? The way you pronounce it is the way how I pronounce it, yeah. See, this was actually one of my favorite artists because I love her artwork. See, isn't that awesome? It reminds me a lot of the fairy, this one, the way I drew it. The fairy from that story. But oh my gosh, her artwork is so good. I still love it. So, I have not picked colors. So anybody want to suggest colors? I kind of feel like I should be using pink, but should I be avoiding pink? Have I used too much pink? I just used purple and green and yellow. It's a bit of eraser dust. Green, maybe exotic bright colors, blue. Oh gosh, guys. We need a new swatch card too. Dump some markers. Let's go BV or B. I've used a lot of BV though. Like a lot. That's what I sometimes get, like, you know, like, oh, I should use all these different colors, and then I go back to my comfort colors. So I feel kind of bad. If I'm being honest, I kind of want to use RV colors. You guys are saying blue, blue, yellow, blue. Wait, it's the same person saying it. Gold. Yes, the tail should be goldish. Gold. That would be definitely different. Blue and gold. Hey, wasn't it? Is Jean still here? Didn't you tell me to do? Oh, you know, guys, I'm gonna do unicorn too. And my sister was asking me to do a blue and gold one. But I don't think I'll do live streams for Unicorn. I'm just gonna do them off camera and then post them to Instagram and then do like a flip through at the end. I mean, gold's kind of nice. I haven't done gold. I have a gold marker. I could test that out. I could do gold and pink. Could even do a little bit of blue with it because I think that might work too. I mean, like, why not? Let's just see how everything looks because I'm not super attached to the color scheme for these, so I don't really mind experimenting. Where are the colors I'm thinking of? I think it was these RVs I was thinking of. RV91 is one of my favorite colors, especially from when I first started with Copics. I always really liked RV91. I'm not sure if it's exactly what I want here. But it's nice. Yeah, I kind of want this. I want RV. I definitely want to build it around these colors. Let's see what gold looks like with it. It's very similar tone, so that could work. Ooh, I do not like that. No, not so much. Gonna have to endure some reaching. Oh, no. Too bright, too bright. Maybe. Okay, no to this one. Oh, my cat has decided I exist. Hey, baby. Oh, so cute. Come. Come on. Come on up. Come on. Oh, so cute. Come on. Good girl. I don't know if you guys could hear that meow. Wasn't that so cute? This is really good with this though. Let's see, what else do I have? I think I'll do the typical skin colors. Oh, one of your cats is cuddling you while watching. That's so cute. Aw. I definitely want to build around this color. I don't mind using this one with it. I think they kind of go together. These are the skin colors. I don't think I'll use that. The other suggestion was blue. I could use some form of blue, but it won't be a deep blue. It'll probably be like a... Well, we'll see. We'll see what we have. No, these are all wrong. You see my chart. Ooh, maybe these blues. The B90s. Yeah, I like that. I want to see what that looks like. B90 is where? There we go. I have a lot more B90s than I thought I did. Let's see, what are your go-to skin? Well, my go-to light anime desu type skin colors are E50, E53, and R00, R20, and R11. So the R's are for blushing, and the E50 is just a really light pale skin tone, and the R53 actually works pretty good for a kind of reddish, brownish shading for the shading of the skin. Although I wonder if I should go a little bit darker with her skin now I think about it. A darker skin tone might pop a bit more. I'll have to think about that. Now my cat is super interested because she thinks I'm throwing around these markers for her entertainment. And she's going to go chase them. Oh, that's a really nice rich dark color. I kind of want to use the last few instead of, but I'll leave it first. So I like this and I like this. But I do not like any of these or this or this. Okay, I think I might go for a darker skin tone. But the question is what darker skin tone? E51 and 53 are my go-to blonde hair. I do love R20 for blush though. Oh, that's a pretty good one for hair too. I never thought of using that for hair. Maybe Indian skin tone. Yeah, I think I might go for a darker one because it might make the later pink and these tones pop, but I'm not sure if I want to go for an E50 base or an E30 base for the skin tone. Because I kind of want to do, see, this one is E53 and it's just a little orange for overall skin tone. But I'm not sure if the E55 is too dark. Kind of like that though. And then that would be the shadow. And then the other side would be, I'm hoping that this is in frame. I really like, I think it's E31. They're kind of similar actually. E31. E35 is nice too. maybe a bit weird. I might go for this. Yeah, I think E55 is better toned. Okay, put back the 30s. But I think I need to clean this because it was real crusty when I opened it just now. Super crusty. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't want that to get too bad and cause trouble for me. I think the stream is kind of delayed right now. I'm seeing a definite delay before at least my iPad gets around to what I was just talking about. Yeesh. Be right back, I'm gonna get a snack. Well, I hope it's a good one. I'm just kind of cleaning out the part where the marker goes in, because if that gets all crusty, it can mess with your nibs. And yeah, I had a whole video on it on how to fix sticky marker issue, and this is one of the preventatives to keep your markers from getting like sticky and nasty and the nib getting build up on it. That's an old video though. It's been a while since I made that one. Okay, that should do it. See, so much cleaner. I don't know if that's gonna show up. And the stream just suddenly froze. Hopefully it's fine. I'm gonna reopen it. Alright, it seems to still be frozen. Hoping it's just me. I mean, it looks like it's live up here. Yeah? Everything okay? It's back. Wait, was it out? Yeah, it was frozen for me too just then. And I was like, I don't know what's up. I actually reopened it from YouTube just now. So what you missed was I finished cleaning the marker. That was some exciting stuff. Now it's all nice again. Wow, the lag is a lot shorter now. Must be connection issues. Alright, I'm just gonna start by filling in the skin color. Why not? I'm not gonna be precious with this one. I made a lot of mistakes when I was doing this one. Inking wise, sketching wise. It was getting to the point where I was like, I gotta make more of these fast. Oh no, I just went over the hair. Alright, whatever. Her hair is see-through in that spot. It's fine. But maybe we can make the color interesting anyway. One bad thing about doing darker skins is just that when you're applying the color, it's just so much more stressful to get it like streak free, because you really don't want streaks in the skin tone. But the darker skin tones can be so beautiful too. It really creates such a beautiful streaking contrast sometimes. Let me see. Yay, back to normal. Awesome. How do we do a make body video? What is that? Is it gonna be a merman? Oh, now you're asking the hard questions. Oh gosh, there is not yet a merman in my sketches. I've been sticking to my comfort zone. Well, you don't know. Maybe this is a merman. It's just, you know, he's choosing to look feminine that day. That was my excuse when I was younger. I was like, I draw a lot of guys. They're just cross-dressing guys, okay? I need to draw more men. Yeah, me too. No, do like a how to draw draw bodies. How to draw bodies. Oh, I'm not good at it though. I'd be giving bad advice. My anatomy definitely needs improvement. These boobs are big. A man with boobs, yeah. I used to do it all the time when I was younger, but back then I was also into J-Rock, and like, I don't know if it's any different now, but back in the early 2000s, Visual K was there was always one guy who cross-dressed in the band. So that was like my favorite in every band, the cross-dresser, because he was so freaking beautiful. There's that noisy marker. What? You draw amazing bodies? No! Oh no. I think I definitely do have a lot of mistakes. I'd be really like shy, because like if you make a video like, oh, this is how you do something, you're gonna get like rude comments like, you don't even know how to do it, so why are you teaching it, kind of thing. Which is why I would hesitate. I'm just too shy. So I've been considering participating in Unicorn, but doing something like you did last year with Unicorn Girls, because I don't like... Yeah, that's what I'm doing too. I'm doing that too. I mean, like, props to people who draw the actual horses and the unicorns. Like, they're amazing and I love seeing them. But I'm going to stick to Unicorn Girls. And I don't think I'm the only one this year that's going to be doing that this year, because I saw I don't remember who it was. There was someone on my Instagram stories feed who had posted something like Junicorn, what's it called? Like prompt list, and they said something like, "Can't wait to draw girl versions." So I was like, yes, I'm not the only one doing it. I don't think I was last year either, but I'm totally doing that again. But I definitely don't think I'm going to put as much pressure on myself as I did with Mermay, because it's crazy, but I'm definitely going to be doing a couple. I might even be doing the same OC that I had created last year. It'd be nice to draw her again. And apparently I'm taking requests already, because my sister is already like, do one like this. I think it'll be fun though. What is Unicorn? Unicorn is the month of June. You draw a unicorn every day. There's a lot of those challenges. Just like, you know, the month of May, you do mermaid. The month of October, you draw it with ink, which is Inktober. They also have another one in June, June Fae, which is the month of, wow, that's streaky. The month of June, you draw a Fae creature, kind of like a fairy, but they can be like really varied every day. And I feel like the people who do June Fae are all like really awesome fantasy people, fantasy artists. So I kind of got intimidated by that one, actually. I was like, oh, I'm drawing these cute little fairies, and everything I'm seeing in the hashtag was like these amazing fantasy detailed black and white drawings, and I was like, oh, I am not worthy. Well, that's a pretty mermaid. Thanks, Artsy. I'm a brony, so hit me up with unicorn. Yeah. I can't wait to do unicorn again. I just want to let you know because I know it's what you did last year, and I know sometimes people don't like to be copied. Oh, don't worry about that. No. I'd love it if people draw along with me. I mean, if you draw exactly what I draw and then you don't credit me, then I'll be like, oh, whatever. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to be doing unicorn this year, so that's why I'm not doing mermaid. Oh, I can understand that. I can totally understand that. Oh no, Fae or unicorn girl. Yeah, that was my problem last year. Last year, I was all in for June Fae. I was like, I'm doing fairies, let's go. And then something happened. I was like, let's show unicorns instead. I just couldn't choose, but my mood changed. Chose for me. Yeah, those are the words. I'm doing June Fae. Oh, that's awesome. That doesn't sound natural to say June Fae. I was going to pretend that April is a thing next year. Ooh, April. I could see that working too. No, I'd never do that copy nor directly nor not credit. Oh. But don't worry, I'm not that type. I never kind of feel like I own anything. I never, created it myself, so. Unicorn Girl, so you're awesome. What was I gonna say? I feel like there's another one in June. I mean, there's the whole June bride thing. Like that's like a thing, but I'm not sure if that's an art thing. Does anybody do that? June bride? But like that, I think that would get kind of boring. Drawing brides every day. Alright, I want to do some shading. Ooh, got dizzy a little bit there. But yeah, I think I'm gonna fill up a sketchbook with unicorns. I'll do at least one speed paint too for my channel for unicorn, and then like definitely a sketchbook tour at the end. That'll be fun. I wonder how many I'll get done though, because I'm thinking about doing a book for mermaids, so I need to spend some time researching how to do that and scanning everything and compiling and maybe adding more mermaids, that kind of thing. It'll be my first book, so I'm kind of anxious about it. Don't know if it'll work out, like if people will respond to it, but I mean, it'd be nice to try. I always think, oh, this time I'm gonna make a book or a zine, but I never do it. Maybe this time I'll actually do it. I usually get disappointed with the art, that's why I never do it. Like I just set the expectations too high. It's always with, Inktober. I set my expectations too high and then I'm like, nah, maybe I'll do a book for something else. But I think the mermaids have been coming out pretty good, so that's why I'm thinking that maybe this time I'll actually do it. This is so weird. I'm listening to Spotify right now, and I've been listening to my J-Rock playlist. And I think they just switched to radio. If you know what I mean, like when you listen to Spotify, when your playlist is out, they just switch you to a radio. And they actually found what sounds like anime music how they're playing it. La Cremosa Calafina, the best, right? I don't even know this band. It's not bad though. La Cremosa. Sorry, I'm just favoriting that song. I can't choose. I love drawing challenges though. They're super fun. Yeah. It feels like it really gets kind of crazy this time of year though, because there's just so many right after another. Try to smooth out this area. Don't want lines showing. Does anybody know what color can layer, what blush color can layer over this darker color? What paper card are you drawing on? It's the Hammermil 100-pound color copy paper. There's a link to it in the video description. There's a link to the Amazon so you can see what it is and where you can get it. Sometimes this paper disappoints me, but it's mostly pretty good. Like it takes a beating when it comes to blending. And it's kind of cheap because like you get 500, I think it's 500 sheets. Wow. The color on this one is a little varied for some reason. I don't know if that makes sense. The stripe of color here is like not very solid is what I'm trying to say. I'm not sure why. I guess that hand is just in front of the hair because I made that mistake twice. R32 Peach. You know what? You might be right because I feel like I've used that the other day. I'm gonna grab that. And thank you. I feel like I did use that the other day for the skin tone. Let's find out. Because like I just hate when you... The one thing I dislike about certain darker marker skin tones is when you try to put a blush, it just moves the color out of the way. Like this. I don't know if you guys can see how good. R20 is just like leaving this dark edge and it's moving the pigment and it looks terrible when you're doing that on the skin. So sometimes you gotta go a bit darker and make it a little bit nicer. That works. I'll be using that. Okay. I'm not sure. Oh, look how gunky this is. Maybe that's why. That is super gunky. I better clean that. That might be why the line of color is coming out really uneven. The nib might be a little funky. This always happens to me with my dark markers, especially my browns. They get built up a lot easier. I'm gonna move the drawing. I don't want any ink to splash onto it, causing some trouble for me later. So I think today I'll just keep streaming until we either finish this one or if my husband comes home, then I'll end the stream. I totally know what you mean. I'm glad R32 works though. Yeah, you were awesome to remember that. Oh my gosh, I feel like they're playing Durham Green now. Oh, it's the Gazette. Okay. I don't know if anybody here knows J-Rock, but I used to be a fan of Darren Gray back in the old days, but I don't really like them anymore. Alright, that's so much cleaner. So much cleaner. Ew, yeah, there's something weird. Oh, I think I need to wipe the nib too. Oh, by the way, I'm able to do this because I have a plastic thing on my table, just so everybody knows. If you've seen my video, my workspace door, I have a plastic mat on top of my desk. So I sometimes just like put the water and like stuff right on top of it because I can just wipe it back off. That is so much better. Now I've got no weird gunkiness. See? Just wipe that right back off. No weird gunkiness on the nib now. I just kind of rubbed the nib into some rubbing alcohol to clean off the gunk. Alright. Now it should work a lot better for continuing to shade. The funny thing about skin tone is sometimes it can look really dark at first, but once you get the other colors in there, it'll balance out and be a lot nicer. It's so funny how today I was going to be like, I'm going to stream for an hour, and instead I'm going to be streaming for probably 3 or 4. Oh, you know what? I should take a, see if my phone here can do it. Take a photo and post it so people know we're still streaming. Never actually took a photo of this one while it was still clear. Oh, okay. The dark skin is turning out really nice. Oh, thanks. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I like it so far, too. Oh, shoot. You should do what? Yeah, I really wanted to do watercolor before it was over. I'll watch a video later. Oh, the mermaid so far. What's the tailor color gonna be? I haven't chosen yet. I haven't chosen yet. So far, we're just doing the skin, and these are the other colors, the pink and the blue and the gold that we'll be adding. I'm trying to sign into my Instagram to make a post, but it's not letting me. That's annoying. What is up, Instagram? Oh, you know what? I'm stupid, guys. I have my iPad right here. I should just use iPad to do it. Okay, just give me a minute. Alright. Just letting everyone know that we're still streaming, since I think I normally am not by now. Okay. Just do not do a pink tail, anything but pink. I'm actually thinking of doing pink tail, actually. I just kind of like the idea of pink for this one. I think it's just the thing that popped in my head for her. But we shall see. I like pink, but I don't know. Can you do umbria effect? What do you mean by umbria? You mean ombre? I'm letting the pearls get a little bit dirty because I can always come in with a white gel pen and rescue them. For the colors, we shall see. I'm not gonna sweat it too much for this one. I think I'll just see what happens. This area still is a little funky because I think it's got like that sticky marker problem, which sucks. Very hard to get rid of that. Just looks really uneven there. Durr. My tablet auto-corrected me, so I thought that would be the right word, so I didn't read it. I meant ombre. For unicorn, I think I will do centaur unicorn girls. Will you do normal girls with horns and stuff? I tend to mix it up when it comes to unicorn. I like to do like just normal girls with horns, but I also sometimes like to have them like have hoofs and stuff. It's kind of fun. Do you mean like ombre? U-M-B-R-E? I think that's how you'd spell it. I'm not very good at spelling, but I think that's how you spell it. Yes, okay, yeah. I usually tend to do a bit of a kind of gradient. It's like, ombre is like a fancy term for gradient, right? That's always been my impression. Hold on, be right back. It's okay, Gracie. Oh, it's okay, Artsy. Don't worry about it. I'm like always spelling things wrong, so I can totally understand. I always try to understand what other people are trying to say, just because like I sometimes say the wrong thing, and I would hope that other people would try to understand me too. So I try to do for others that, you know, I would want for me. I'm always terrible at explaining myself too, so I totally understand the struggle. That's why I do so many voiceovers. I'm always trying so hard to do the voiceovers because I'm just so bad at explaining myself and making things sound coherent. So I always end up listening back and being like, wait, did that make sense? Maybe that didn't make sense. I think I gotta try it again. You know? Same. Okay, awesome. It's not just me. You know what? Maybe I'll put a little bit of pink here too. I don't know why this area is later here, but maybe I'll just put a little bit of pink to make it more interesting. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of want to make the tail pink, but I'll hold off, and I'm gonna take a break, guys. I'm gonna take like a 2-minute break. I just need to like go to the washroom and walk a little bit because my legs are kind of tired from sitting for a while. So when I come back, we'll make a decision. It's either gonna be a gold tail, a pink tail, or a blue tail. And there's really not enough shading to make it gold, but I'm gonna think about it. So I'll be right back. You guys can think. These are the colors. Whoa. Take off my glasses because, whoa. Dizzy. That wasn't long enough for me to decide though. I'm back. Oh, okay, let me catch up. What are you guys talking about? What's the debate? Pink, pink, pink. The blush looks good. Oh, thanks. Pink will be a bit weird with skin tone though. I don't know. I think it works. I think blue will give more royal and unique look. True. Making it stand out from other illustrations, possibly. If she did pink though, it would be nice if it was warmer and brighter pink. I don't know. I really like this pink though. Bright high pink would look nice. Just make it bright and colorful like the skin. I think the blue is better. Yay. So blue. Because the skin is colorful and the pinks are kind of cold colors and not very bright. I'm not sure. I feel like it would look better though. Yeah. If they were bright, I'd pick them. Oh gosh, you guys are making me more confused. I really like the desaturated colors though. But I was thinking just now that these colors maybe don't go well together. I do have these little wing fins I have to also figure out. And the hair color, I feel like if I made this pink, blue for the hair wouldn't be as nice. It might be actually. Because I could go with lighter blue. Let's see. That's what I was thinking too. I wonder if the hair should be better as pink because blue might not work as well. But the pink might work. The blue might, like this light blue, might work for the hair. Kind of like that. But if I do blue hair, would I go pink for the tail? Or should I go gold? Somebody had suggested gold for the tail. You know what? This needs color study time, okay? We need to do a color study. Where is my paper? Obviously, that's the adult, mature thing to do, which is why I don't always do it. Because I'm not always mature and adult. I know I have a scrap paper here somewhere. Yep. Okay. So, we already have this brownish color. Ooh, dizzy. You guys are going to enjoy my beautiful color studies here. So if I did blue for the hair, it should look kind of like this. And I'd probably shade it a little bit. So we'll put in some shadows. Then I'd maybe do blue and pink, maybe. Oh, that's too dark. Oh, that's too dark too. Don't like that. Let's see, I do pink for the chest area and the tail. Part of me was thinking to do gold for this part, but this might look really, yeah, it looks a little weird. What if I put gold as the fins? See, this is why color studies are good. Kind of plan things out. I might drop the gold. I have to go now, but oh, it's okay, RC. Gracie, thanks for coming by though. Now I'm gonna do another one and experiment again. Ooh, whoa, I miscapped that. Wow. I just tried to cap it into my fingers. Just want to see what it would look like if I did all blue. And then I can see what it looks like in pink. It'd be funny if a stranger just suddenly popped in and were like, "Oh God, what kind of art is this?" This is the art of the. This is art of just color studies. Very messy, ugly color studies. Okay, what if we did pink hair and blue tail? Sorry, this looks so bad. I mean, I could combine the pink and blue. I feel like the blue kind of works better for the hair. It looks, the color combination is a little too light here. I mean, I could go darker, but yeah, I like the blue better for the hair. All right, definitely blue hair. But I'm not sure about the rest, so I think I'll just fill in the hair and see where it goes. Yeah, I'm not sure about the wig things yet. I think I'll just fill in the hair and see where it goes. Sometimes you just gotta pick things and be like, all right, I'm sure of this, so we'll just do this first. And then we'll see how the rest pans out. See, if you're now just joining us, this is the actual art we're coloring. Yeah, I'm considering bringing the gold back in. I mean, it might be kind of interesting to do a gold tail, but I'll have to find some browns that work with the gold color I picked. But I definitely like the blue hair the most, so that's what we're doing first. wonder if I have a refill for this because it's a little draggy. I should be paying attention to where I'm coloring. Let me check. Yes, I do have a refill for that. So I'll have that on hand, which is nice. Good news. Very good news. You know, it's funny because I was just thinking, I wonder if I should have added some green in here. Because the green might have been interesting for the hair too, but I'm like, oh, well, you're already putting blue down. I don't want to overthink it. But I might do that. But I think the reason why I suddenly thinking of green hair was because this drawing, very much after I finished it, reminded me of Kamikaze Kaito-chan. And the character that it reminds me of had green hair, so that's why I think I was suddenly thinking of it. It's one of those times when you don't mean to, but you end up copying something subconsciously. Not fully, but you know, just kind of remember details. It kind of works out that way. I did not fully plan out the hair strands here, so I gotta get creative when I do the coloring. Like, I don't know what this line was doing there. This is why sometimes that's why I was thinking about redoing this one, but it's okay, we're gonna make it work with color. No redos at this point. Inspired by, not copied, yeah. When your brain just like magically spits it out and you're like, oh no. Oh well, I already did it. That's true inspired by, not when people are like, oh, it's inspired, but they actually just copied it directly. I do like these blues though. The B90 blues are really nice. I'm a desaturated color kind of gal. I really like my desaturated colors. I definitely see the little white dots appearing, so this one is definitely dry. I think I'll refill it real quick now, because it'll come back to me later, and I'll be like, why didn't I take a second to just refill that? It's so weird today, it feels so much later than it is. It's only 12:44 a.m., which is pretty early for me, but I'm super tired. But it's probably because, like, if you were on my Twitter, my cat just kept meowing last night, and she kept me awake. And as soon as I woke up, she slept like a baby. Little brat's probably planning to keep me awake later again, too. Not quite sure what her problem was. She was fed. We played with her. Not sure what she was meowing about. It's 17:45 in England right now. Oh, nice. 17 is 5 p.m., right? It's so funny, when I moved to Singapore, I had to learn that timing. Like, I don't know if it's called that elsewhere, but it's called military time in the US. Because we just had AM, PM. So I'm still always like, it actually is. I think the one I got the quickest was 20, because that's 8 p.m. I don't know, it's just something I remembered. I don't know, I'm just babbling now. I babble sometimes. We need to know both here in London. Yeah. It's the same in Singapore. I guess that's because maybe that's the way people in the UK do it, so it's also adapted that way here. Because they use both. It's so weird. But like my cable box is in military time. So that kind of helps me to remember. I don't know, I'm babbling. Alright, that's full. That's good. I do really like this light blue color though. I'm gonna go slightly darker, maybe even slightly darker, and shade this. Not sure if I should. Yeah, this is fine. I'm gonna have to use the color pencil or something to hide the hand here. Hey, what are you doing? Come. Sorry guys, my cat's getting up to some trouble. This liner is not the best, so it's a little struggle to see where I should shade. This is like one of those times when I was rushing and I didn't take my time or think it through. I feel like I've gotten slightly better at that recently. If nothing else, after Mermaid's over, I'll definitely do a live stream where I do watercolor, because it's been so long. And if you weren't around for some of the earlier live streams as to why, it's because I originally did these drawings on paper that can only take marker. So I was kind of stuck because I was gonna do daily video and then I just ran out of time to do it. So I did the marker paper because if I was going to do a drawing video every day, I needed to do it fast, so that would be marker. But then once I decided to do live streams, I totally regretted it because I would have liked to do some watercolor. But this paper cannot take watercolor, so it was kind of stuck. But I mean, it's good because like I feel like I've gotten a lot of use out of my markers this month, and I've gotten a lot of practice with coloring, so that's always good. But I'll definitely do a watercolor live stream sometime in the future. Look, these lines. Ugh. You're back. You'll be right back. Take your time, guys. Don't worry. I'll be here. Sorry I'm a little quiet now. I'm kind of like getting sleepy. But I want to keep going. Because I just feel like coloring right now. So normally I don't talk when I color though. Wow, this looks amazing. Thank you. That'd be fun. You mean the watercolor live stream? Yeah. And you know what, guys? I got some new watercolors. I shouldn't have, but I bought some more for myself, and I'm thinking of doing a video too. I think I'll do a first impressions video because it's a brand I never bought before, and I'm really curious to try them out, but I've been telling myself not to. I misplaced my watercolors for a bit. I have a beginner set by Praying, but I found them recently and want to play with them a bit more. Oh, awesome. I heard the Praying watercolors are actually pretty good. You know, when I was younger, I had color pencils that I really loved. I knew exactly how to use them, and for some reason I got all caught up on the idea that I needed professional supplies because I was getting a bit older and more serious with my art. And I think I like actually threw them out and bought Prismacolor pencils. But then after I used the Prismacolor pencils, I hated them because they didn't do what my old pencils that I was used to did. And I regretted it ever since. And I think, but I'm not sure, that the pencils that I loved were Praying pencils. Because I found one a long time later, just like a single one. And I think they're the ones I remember. If they are, they're the ones I really loved. Like, there's something about them that, like, you could erase them really easily. And I remember loving that. But then I got Prismacolors and I was like, I can't erase these like I used to. I don't know how to blend these anymore. That was the biggest thing. Like, when I got Prismacolors for the first time, I couldn't blend them smoothly. But my old color pencils, I could. I was pleasantly surprised with them. I was glad to see Art a la Carte's review. And she said they were actually pretty good for beginner set. Yeah. Because they seemed good to me. But since I was not experienced, I wasn't sure. Oh, I know that feeling. I totally know that feeling. I think a lot of the Praying products are probably pretty good. I know a lot of people talk about like having Crayola products, but when I was younger, I think Crayola, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I think that was actually kind of expensive for my family. So we had the even cheaper stuff. You know what I mean? We're getting to the point where I gotta pick colors for the rest of it. I'm not loving that. Because I'm still not sure. That's why recently I've been trying my best to choose before I start streaming so that I don't sit here and give people false hope or stress people out with my indecision. Here. What is that? There's almost something sticky here. Because they seem good to me. Oh yeah, I already read that. Oh my gosh, I thought I saw that chat just move out of the corner of my eye, but it actually hasn't. Blend that out. Okay, I like the skin tone, I like the hair. Now we gotta go back to the color. The color studies. Those are the words. Oh, I forgot to test out. Okay, I have this one where it's all blue. I just want to see if I make the tail like a dark, well, maybe not that dark. Maybe this dark. If I made the tail a dark blue, maybe I should just keep it all blue. I kind of like that. Like, I really kind of like that. Oh, getting low on battery. Okay, hold on. Okay. Wow, the dark tail. Yeah, see? I kind of like that dark blue tail. I think we're going for that. I wonder if I should add some pink to, like, this. Okay, I kind of like that. You know what? I'm not going to overthink it. This is what we're doing. We're just going to do it. We're just going to do it, guys. We're just going to do it. Just make it work. Yeah, I like it. It's simple. It's not too over the top. Yes, let's do it. But I think I am going to go a little bit later. Okay, just now I did 97 and I liked it. And I have 99 to go for darker. But I might put down a base of 95 first, just in case. Because I can always go darker, but I can't go lighter. Got a little bit of blue on her skin. Just grade that out like really fast. This is like the time of night when I get really focused and really quiet. Just want to get stuff done. That's all we were missing, some contrast. Pull the drawing down. If that makes sense. I don't know. Like pull the eye down, I should say. That looks nice, thanks. I think I'll do what I've been doing with tails. It's kind of lighter and then it gets darker. Or do I usually do darker and then lighter this way? This thing going later and then darker. Did that look weird? Alright, I'll just put the light color down first and then I'll think about it. Brain not functioning. Well, it's a good thing I have a refill for this color, because dang. The marker's crying. Yeah, darker at the end. I think that's what I was doing. And then I blend into later. Okay, good enough. I think the confusing thing is because like there's something there, so I must want to put some shadow here. I'll figure it out. You know, I think I better refill this one again. B91. Got it. So is anybody still drawing with me? And if you're drawing, what are you drawing? I just finished drawing some ideas for unicorn. Ooh, good God. I meant to say good girl, and then I realized I'm not sure if you're a girl or a boy, but I'm going to assume you're a girl. Kasha. But that's good. You're getting a jump on that. Hi, Wonderland. I'm painting a mermaid in watercolor. She's reading a book, chilling on some coral. Oh, that sounds awesome. Hey, if you post that to Instagram, tag me so I can check it out. By the way, is it Junicorn? I think it's G-U-N-I-C-O-R or C-O-R-N. So like they drop the E. And yes, oh my god. Okay, good. I guessed right. Not that it matters. She could be a girl or boy. Everyone's welcome. But yeah, I only remember it's like June without the E because I typed a lot of those tags last year. I didn't think up a background for this one either. Not sure if I can get away with just doing a simple circle behind her. Maybe not. Or if I should just do like a overall color or just like be like, have it, the background. Not sure which. These little strippy things are going to be a pain to color with a darker color. So some in the background might be good to disguise the mistakes. But I don't think my brain's enough to think, and my brain is not awake enough to figure out a background at this point though. Okay. Ooh, I need some water. No, you make sure you drink your, you know, I'm gonna drink my water now too. Drink your water, everybody. It's a water break time. I want to be sketching mermaids, but I have to change the tags on all my stock. Oh no. I have in the shop because they're changing their system and I have to replace my descriptions with item numbers. Oh no, good luck, Burdick. You can do it. Hopefully it won't take forever. Maybe just do a shadow underneath her in gray. I don't know though, because she's kind of floating. Would that work? Ooh, what is this? Oh, okay, I think it's just the dust. I was worried the paper was coming up in one spot. Got a stray piece of light blue. Trying to erase. Nope, not going anywhere. Okay, I like it so far. Kind of looks like jeans. Very jeans-like color. Thank you, I'm getting there slowly. Oh, I wish I can lend you my strength. Well, I'll just fake lend you my strength so you can get through that. It's probably a pain. Oh, I just remembered. Someone said that the Troll Hunters is on Netflix now, the new season. That's something I can look forward to watching tomorrow. Well, start watching, I should say. I would hope it's long, so it wouldn't be like something I can watch in one day. Or do little gold stars in the background or a simple pattern. That's an idea. I don't normally do that kind of thing, so that might be something different to try. Very anime-like. Thinking about adding some texture. But I don't want to ruin it. I mean, you know what? Just go for it. Whatever. If I'm always worried about ruining things, I'll never do anything. Okay, I didn't like it, but it covered up most of well. Yeah, cartoon stars? Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, yeah, I've been meaning to watch that. I caught up a couple random episodes with my nephew the other day, and it seemed really interesting. Yeah, I really like Troll Hunters. My husband and I watched the first 2 seasons. I think it's 2 seasons already. And from what I saw on Twitter, it's the last season already, which kind of sucks. But hopefully it'll be good. It's another kind of urban fantasy thing, you know? And done by Delmore de Toro? Oh, I can't say it. It's one of those names I hear in my head and it sounds fine, but when I try to say it, it's like, whoa. There's the marker I need. Just kind of smoothing out the little texture I added because I did not like it. Okay, so B91 and RV will be the wings. So I'm going for. I think I'll just like. I think I'll just go for like some soft. Oh no, don't do that. I do not want the blue touching her skin because it just grays it out instantly. It looks terrible. Oh, don't worry, I'm not done with the fins yet. I just moved on to do something else. Just wanted to see how this would look. Ah, that looked good. So look at the jaw sometimes and you get a nice taper. Well, it's really about wrist. My wrist's not super still skillful, so I don't always get a really nice taper. I think that went good. I like that. I'm gonna bring that over here because we need more pink in the drawing now. Otherwise it won't make any sense. And the pearls also. I love adding pearls to my mermaids. I don't know if you guys noticed, but it's just something really pretty to add. I always keep in mind when I color pearls that they usually either shine with a slight pink hue or a slight green hue. So that's what I try to do. I wonder if I should do the pink for the bottom fins too, or if I should just leave them as a blue gradient. Is this the darkest? Oh, it is. Ding. I was hoping I had a darker one. That was the wrong marker. Oh well. Just removed my shade. Darn. Ooh, the tail's buckled a little bit. How does Mermay brow stay on? Mermay super glue, I wonder. I usually only use the shells because I'm too chicken to leave them without and post it on YouTube, you know what I mean? This one is just, it went wonky, like I need to use a reference. Like, yikes. That was another reason I was considering doing a redo for this one, but I was like, no, we're gonna make it work. I sometimes like to also use pearls, like, and just like don't define the chest to do that. But there's always, I mean, technically I have a little bra strap here, so maybe she strung it on herself with pearls and I don't know. She just pulled it real tight. I kind of like the idea of adding some pink to the bottom fit. Maybe I'll do like a little bit of darker blue, a tiny shade out, and then pink here. That might look nice. It's a bit different than what I usually do, but I think it'll look nice. Yeah. And I have a really good lineup of these B90s because I have 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9, so I can get a really nice gradual color. Maybe if I open the right tip first. I feel like that could have been gone better, but I'm a bit too tired to make it nicer. I'll fix it with color pencil. That is striking on the tail, because like this was working from white, but I think it's still impactful. It's still there. It's kind of moving the color out of the way too. Yeah, so it's getting a little bit nicer as I keep applying because the pink is pushing the blue out of the way on the paper. It's very interesting. It's actually making a really interesting dot pattern. Although I've got some spillover here. Cool. Okay. Now we do the other side. I think I might go a little bit bolder. I went like 3, then 5 before. Maybe I'll just go right to 5. I feel like 3 doesn't do much. I'm starting with 1, if anyone's curious. Maybe I'll go and do a little bit darker in 7. Go back to 5. Then 3. Ooh, fakes. And then 1. And I'm not loving how rough the 7 looks, but I know I can fix that with color pencil. I can smooth it out. So it should be fine. Maybe I should try to smooth it up now. Like, this one's going up, so that looks a little bit nicer. Just need to get more of a taper in one direction. That looks a little bit better. Where is it? 95. Sometimes it's all about that taper at the end. It makes it look nicer. Which is all about flicking the wrist. And not making mistakes. That's the hardest part. Okay, I like that. You did the ombre. Yeah, it's you could just call it a gradient too. I think only hairdressers and fashion people call it ombre, but for an artist, you usually call it a gradient. I mean, you can still call it ombre. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just, you know. Oh no, that was the wrong one. Just letting you know. Okay, now we're going over with the pink, and I almost used the dark blue here. Like, oh gosh. That would have been a disaster. This is really interesting though, this pink. Like, I don't know how easy it is to see on the stream because it's further away, this camera. But it really is pushing the blue out and making these little circles. And really bringing in this pink, which actually works really, really well for this. Normally I wouldn't like that effect, especially if it was on the skin tone. It's like the same kind of thing that happens when you put a light blush on like a darker skin tone. You definitely don't want that on your skin tone. But on a magical mermaid tail, it looks amazing. Cool. Oh, you know what? We could use a little bit of that here too. Especially since the skin tone made it look a little green there. Which is less than ideal. Oh, we forgot one thing. We did not pick an eye color. Will you be streaming tomorrow? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'll try to. I always ask you. Oh, sorry. Definitely check out my Twitter. I usually post there earlier in the day if I might be streaming that day. But no, I want to use one of the colors I've already used. It's either going to be pink or blue. I think it should be pink, just because there's less pink in the drawing, so it'd be more striking, maybe. I think we're just gonna go with pink. Yep, that works. Pink all the way. Oh shoot, I should have done the dark color on top. That's okay, highlights can go in later. Okay, I think we're done with this one. We'll just do some final touches later. Like, I just want to make sure before I put in highlights that I don't want to do anything else, because normally once you put the gel pen on there, it makes it really messy if you decide to do another layer or something. So we did 2 drawings today. That was amazing, actually. So we got 90% of the way done with 2 of them. This one and this one. Pretty happy with both of them, actually. This went a totally different direction than I was anticipating. Like, that's crazy. And let's see what we have left to finish. I think there's only 3. There's only 3 left, you guys, out of the ones that I did in advance. So we have this one, which is one of my favorites, because I did a different pose. I thought I was getting bored of mermaid poses, let's be honest. I was trying to think of something different. And I'm not sure what colors for this one. And I did this one, which I know what colors I want for this one. I want to do a sunset color scheme for this one. And then the last one is the shark girl. And then I don't have any more mermaids to clear before the end of Mermay. So hopefully, I mean, I don't know if I have to do anything tomorrow. I think I have to go out. I think my husband has said we need to go to IKEA. But if we don't end up doing that, maybe I'll try to stream and see how many of these we can finish. So yeah, this will be cool. No background. No, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to decide on the background later. And then like I've done before, once I've fully finished it, I'll post it up on Instagram so you can check it out there. But yeah, I'm really not sure. My brain is too tired to figure out background yet. The easiest background is a circle, but I'm not sure if it would work on this one, because there's just, if I put a circle, it'd be too hidden. But the different pose one looks great. Oh, cool. Yeah, that'll be exciting. I keep looking forward to the sunset one, because I literally plan on doing like a sunset, and then like maybe making her slightly darker. So we'll see how that works. I don't know. Now that I'm looking at it, maybe I don't want to do that. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. You guys are amazing. You're amazing. And I hope you enjoyed the stream. And if you did, don't forget to give this stream a thumbs up. And don't forget to watch my other videos. If you haven't seen my last video, there's a new video up on my channel of the mermaid jellyfish drawing that I did. So definitely check that out and give that video a thumbs up and leave me a comment too. And yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And I will see you next time. I'll show a close-up while I turn off the camera. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out. Thank you so much for streaming with me. I really appreciate you. So here's a close-up of this one. I'm really glad you enjoyed the stream. And a close-up of this one. Alright, okay, I'll see you guys next time. And don't forget to check out my Instagram to see the finished ones when they're ready. So yeah. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!